I'm now on the Equipe Classic Racing stand with Rob Cull. Good morning, Rob, and welcome to Race Retro 2023.
Morning.
So you've moved on a bit. The last time we spoke was before the pandemic in 2020. You were just going to start the 50s series.
That's it.
You've moved on a bit since then, haven't you?
Yeah, we've been quite lucky really, where we've had a rethink about what we're doing, and we've become full race promoters. So now we've got more control over our own destiny, effectively. So we take the whole weekends and do all our own races, and we have guests that join us now as well.
So you organise the whole event then?
Absolutely, yeah. So we're doing 9 events this year. So yeah.
And you've got 70s as well. That's the new one, isn't it, this year?
Absolutely. It's been really good actually, because we've realised that what's happened is over the last couple of years the conveyor belt's moved along a little bit, and there's lots of talk around the 70s and 70s cars, and so we felt that we needed to have an offering up to pre-1982, so 1981. So we put together the 70s series, which is a group of cars that embrace the spirit of the era. So we've got Group 1 and Group 2 touring cars, Group 3, Group 4 sports cars, and then we've got the road-going versions of the cars of the period. So,
And you've also got a 3-hour race. Is that at Donington or?
well, the 3-hour race we decided not to do this year because we replaced it with our Super Sprint in the last couple of years. And our Super Sprint is 12 races in a day, and basically it's a bit like a motocross or a go-kart meeting, where you have heats and then go through to finals. And what we look at is, but there's no jeopardy, there's no knockout. So what you have is you've got a huge amount of energy through the day. You have 3 qualifyings. That dictates whether you're in the faster half or the slower half of the event. And then you have races that basically the top half race against the top half, the bottom half race against the bottom half. And it's 10 lap races. And it's just really exciting, it's great fun.
I mean, when I first started filming motorsport in the early 90s, they were all 10-lap races then, you know. So it's gone back to that. But you've also got Pre-63.
Yep, Pre-63 is going great guns. So, you know, all the Healey's, and we've got lots of MGAs and things like that. And Pre-63 this year, we're doing a big feature event at Silverstone, which is a Healey celebration within our Pre-63 race. So you'll see lots of lovely Austin Healeys. I think we've got 5 X-Works cars in the race already. So yeah, that's going to be a really good spectacle at the Silverstone GP event.
So we've gone through everything now, just about, haven't we? Can I ask you, what would this is this car here, what would that be eligible for?
Right, so what we have here is got a C2 Corvette. It's in 65 specifications, so it's a big block, which is a 427, and that's eligible for our Libra series. So Libra is for pre-66 FIA cars, but open engine class. So we've got everything from Sprites to Cobras to E-Type, low drag coupe E-Types. We've got TVR British, Corvettes, and everything in between. So yeah, great.
And what about the MGB in the middle there?
Well, the MGB is our core, is our stable car for our core model for our Equipe GTS. Now, Equipe GTS is our starting, series that we started that in 2004, and it's one of the just best races out there because it's full grid, uber close racing. It's for smaller engine FIA cars, so there's no big engine cars. There's no Lotus Elans because they're too fast. No Marcuses, no Ginettas. So what it promotes is really, really close racing. And the MGB is just, you get the bang for your buck you get out of an MGB is huge. You know.
So that's 2004 when that started, the GTS?
Absolutely, yeah. So I come up with the idea in 2004 and it's been running since then. So yeah, so it's been around a lot longer than people think. So.
And the car on the far side of the stand is, your name's on that I see, and Andy Rouse?
Yeah, so basically that's a full Group 1.5 Capri. That's the 1980 Championship liveried car. Andy Rouse drove that car in that livery. Everybody does the Golden Spice car, So when I spoke to Andy Rouse, and Andy Rouse has, has sent me a few pictures and bits and pieces, and that's the car. It's as true as you're going to get to the car that raced in period. So yeah, so that's eligible for our 70 series. So I'll be racing that this year.
So it's looking busy for the year. It won't turn out like 2020, that's for sure.
Well, if it does, then we're in trouble. That's for sure. But no, we're very busy. We've got lots of guests with us this year as well. We're now running the whole of the MG Car Club Racing for them. So basically, we've got all of their championships with us this season. So yes, it's going to be a very busy season, and hopefully it will be a successful one where we can carry on laying the foundations for our overall plan in the future. So
when does your first meeting take place?
1st and 2nd of April at Brands Hatch Indy Circuit. Entries are looking fantastic already, so that's really good. We normally kick off at Brands Hatch. It's a good circuit, close racing. It'll be good fun.
And what about rounds abroad?
We're doing Zandvoort this year. So we went to Zandvoort in 2017, and then we went to Spa in 2018, and 19 we went to Spa as well. So we thought we'd go back to Zandvoort, and the fact they put the new banking in, and and it's very close to the beach and bars as well. So it's a good weekend, So.
Yeah, I filmed there. It's a lovely circuit too.
Oh, it's awesome, and I've been lucky to driven there for the last 20 odd years, and it's one of those old-fashioned circuits that is up and down, and I think the banking they've put in now, we're just hoping it's just going to be fantastic. So,
well, I hope it all goes well for the season, and thank you very much for the interview, Rob. Thank you very much.
Pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Rob.
Thanks, mate.
Great. That was great. Thanks a lot.